Next up is kind of a continuation of the previous problem. How do I know that? It says the ball from the previous problem or question is now being pushed across the floor and has an energy of 100 joules. What's the velocity of the ball? Okay, so here's number 3. So we've got velocity is what we're looking for. We've got the mass of the ball that we figured out in the last problem. That was 267 kilograms. Hate to hit that with a baseball bat. And we're trying to figure out velocity. Ooh, we've got 100 joules of energy is given to us in this problem. And since it's moving, that's going to be kinetic energy. Sorry about my camera skills. And so now we've got this formula, Ke equals mv squared over 2. And now we're trying to get this v by itself. So like we did last time, we're going to multiply both sides by 2. So that gets rid of that 2 in the basement. So now we've got 2 times kinetic energy is equal to mass times velocity squared. Now to get that v by itself, we got to get rid of m. Well, it's being multiplied by m, so let's do the opposite, divide both sides by m. So that gets rid of the m on the right-hand side. I'll put my single variable on the left, v squared equals 2ke over m. Now to get rid of this square, you got to take the square root. If you take the square root of one side, you got to take the square root of the other. So I end up with this, v is equal to the square root of 2 times the kinetic energy divided by mass. So now we start throwing in some numbers. We've got 2 times the kinetic energy, which was given to us, 100 joules. Divide that by the massive mass of 267 kilograms. Square root of that. So here you got 200 divided by 267, so that's going to be less than 1. Then you take the square root of that. That's going to be a pretty small velocity. And you would think so because in the previous problem, you had 300 joules of energy and it's rolling at 1.5. Now it's got less energy, so it has to be moving at a slower speed than 1.5. So how do you work this fancy calculator? Let's go with this. We'll go square root of 2 times 100 divided by 267, and that should be it. And we calculate, I get 0.86548, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to just round that to 0.87 meters per second. All right, another problem done.